Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of May 24th, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, simply means it's meant for someone else. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what they are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, Capricorn, I have released the Akashic Records reading for all 12 signs. And so if you haven't seen yours, I do encourage you to do that. And I will tag it at the end of this video for you. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Capricorn collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Capricorn not see coming for the week of May 24th, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week? Hustling. Bottom of the deck, photo proof. Getting evidence. Okay. Hustling. Why is hustling something that Capricorn does not see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy for the week ahead, we have the High Priestess, we have the Eight of Wands, there's your hustling, 10 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands, the situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. 4 of Swords, the Emperor, and the Magician. Okay. High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here for Capricorn this week? Why is the High Priestess energy here for them this week? We'll take it. It's a flipper. We have the Sun card. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Sun, the Eight of Pentacles. 2 cards came out here. Page of Cups and the 6 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Cups. So I feel like, and I think I have the same group of you that I've had on the channel now for probably like maybe the last 4 to 6 months. And that group seems to be, you're dealing with a situation, environment, or connection that you're not necessarily pleased or happy or fully emotionally content with. And this week, it's like you're emerging out of the shadows. I feel like High Priestess, you kind of kept to yourself. Maybe you haven't gone out a lot lately. And suddenly this week, it's like you are hustling, right? We are clarifying the hustling card. So suddenly you're more out and about. It's very healing for you to do this. Whether or not you want to connect, reconnect with this person, or maybe with other people, that's different. That's going to be different. That Page of Cups to the 6 of Cups will be different for all of you. But there is a feeling here of, I don't want to stay like cooped up in the house anymore or keep to myself. I really want to move forward and engage in situations, environments, or connections that are pleasing to me, that are exciting, that make me feel happy, right? 10 of Cups, in alignment with my happiness. And again, I don't know who that 6 of Cups is for you. If it is the person who caused the 5 of Cups, they could be part of the group thing, right? If it's like a group of you, if this is like a family or a friend issue that you've had. So I'm not quite sure who that 6 of Cups is because it's a collective general reading. But the feeling is I don't want to sit still anymore or be a shut-in or stay inside. I want to go out and about and work on connections that bring me a sense of joy or happiness. 8 of Wands, moving forward now in that 8 of Wands. Tell me about that 8 of Wands. Why is the 8 of Wands here? I have a group of you don't want to be sad anymore. One more shuffle. Thank you. 8 of Wands, clarified by the 5 of Wands. Yeah, I want to get as far away from that as I can. Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. There you go. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups. So exploring situations, environments, or connections that are pleasing to you. Anything that will draw you out of a place of conflict or dealing with people. I feel like you don't want to engage with people that are like disagreeable. And I'm not saying that everyone that you're coming into contact this week that you expect them to agree with you 100%. But it's like, I don't want to fight and I don't want to argue. I sat in that for too long and I just want to move forward. I'm not going to clarify the 10 of Cups because I think the 10 of Cups is what you are in search of. Again, situations, environments, or connections that are in emotional alignment to you, with you, make you very happy. 7 of Wands. And I think you're standing your ground on that. I'll clarify that 7 of Wands, but I kind of feel like I'm not arguing. I'm not dealing with BS. I'm not going to sit around thinking about that anymore. Moving forward towards happiness, even if I have to create it myself. Just staying very busy this week. Tell me about that 7 of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. That's what you're doing. 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Hangman. I think you're getting out of being in a state of like procrastination station, you know, I don't know what to do. I don't want to mope around, be sad anymore. I kind of have to get out of that. Now, who is this person? The Emperor. Could be an Empress. I don't read body parts. But who is this person? Tell me about the Emperor. Tell me about the Emperor. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Emperor is being clarified by the Four of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. That's you, whether you're masculine or feminine. So I'm asking about this person. This person's energy this week is, I don't know if I can fully heal a connection here with Capricorn. And they're contemplating whether or not they can. Like, can we move forward together? Can I fix this? Tell me more about this person's intentions. So with that getting evidence, I'm not sure they're, oh, right behind that we have an offer. So there's something like that here. It's like they're mentally processing, can I fix this with Capricorn? Is there a way for us to be able to move forward together? This is not taking action yet. This is the contemplation about whether or not the connection with you can truly be healed. And they're looking for evidence. And again, it's not from you. Like, it's internal to them. Like, they're trying to come to a conclusion. There you go. What is this person's intent? Well, we already see their intentions. What are their most likely actions towards Capricorn this week? Most likely actions towards Capricorn this week. One more shuffle. Thank you. Most likely actions. 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and Judgment. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Cups. So their most likely action towards you is making that decision. Remember, I said they're in that period here of contemplation this week. Is this healable? Is this fixable? Should I approach Capricorn? So this week, their intention is to make a decision. Their most likely next action is making a decision. All right, I have to ask for you. I'm not a Capricorn. I don't deal with a Capricorn. But what is the most likely decision here? Because this is absolute decision. Judgment, decision, Lovers being the ultimate choice card. 10 of Pentacles, it's like absolute. So their most likely next action is coming to the determination about whether or not this is healable, or if they should take action, or what action that should be. So clarify that further. What is the decision here that they end up making? One more shuffle. Thank you. Their decision. Page of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords. Their intention here is to have a discussion with you. Offer an apology. Offer apology, something like that, to see if the two of you can get past this 5 of Swords. Ooh, 5 of Swords, Ace of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. I don't know what they did, what you did. I don't know what transpired here. I think in that King of Cups, this person has a lot of love for you. Again, I don't read body parts. So I think there is and I don't know who they are either to you, right? Because it's collective general reading. Could be your neighbor, friend, family member, lover, coworker, boss, etc., etc. But this person is wondering, can we get past the 5 of Swords? Cutting words, argument, betrayal, manipulation, stepping out on the connection. Something here transpired. I heard grave. It was very grave. Whatever occurred here was grave. So they're contemplating here this week, should I approach? Then I have to make a decision. They do make an absolute decision. And for most of you, the decision is Page of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. Having a conversation with you about if you think it's possible that this can be healed. Because this is something that they do want to heal. Let me get you some advice. I was going to wrap up your reading there, but no, let's get you some advice. Let's get you 2 sets of advice. Advice for the hustling, because I see you here wanting to move forward, wanting to restore happiness to yourself again. You seem to be very busy this week, and you're intentionally making yourself busy. Tell me more about that. Advice here, one more shuffle. Thank you. Yeah, 5 of Cups. In the midst of this loss, regret, disappointment, or disappointing situation, we have the Moon, all of those emotions, and Strength card. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups. It's okay to find situations, environments, or connections that bring you comfort, that bring you happiness, where there's a celebratory feel and you're connecting with friends or family members, or maybe even this person. Like, it's okay to be creative. It's okay to go out within your community. But your advice here is to also process those emotions with whatever happened here. Like, don't bury those emotions. You're strong enough to face them, to confront them, to feel them, and to heal them. 3 cards of advice for those of you where this person is reaching out to you this week. Again, some kind of offer or opportunity here to have a discussion about what occurred and moving forward. 3 cards of advice here for Capricorn when it comes to dealing with this person. or it could even be people. Again, I'm not sure what your exact situation is. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice, Judgment, Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles. There is something here. Knight of Pentacles for me is Virgo energy, and it does talk about healing. Virgo typically can be a very healing sign in its highest vibration. There is something here about making the judgment call that if you do want to proceed forward and reconnect with this person, there needs to be some long-term plan, right, in that Knight of Pentacles to heal the Three of Swords that occurred here. The Three of Swords that they're clearly aware of because they've been thinking about, hey, is this possible? There's something here about you can't just wrap this up and kind of put it under the bed and like pretend it didn't happen. We need to make the judgment call here to create some type of efficient, I guess you could say efficient, or some kind of very methodical approach to healing us. Like we can't ignore this. We have to create a plan or strategy on how we will heal this together. That's only your advice. I feel like that's how you can restore structure and stability to the connection. With that death card, you can rebirth it into something new. But again, that needs to be acknowledged, and the two of you have to be in agreement on how to work on that. That is what I have for you for the week ahead. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements, and especially watch that Akashic Records reading. That is what I have for you at this time. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.